Greetings and a warm welcome. How are we all feeling at the moment? Today we are working through underestimating the self. And now, most of us, if not all of us, have done this. For a lot of people, it's a habit. And for a lot of people, it's a status thing. And for a lot of people, it's just about not feeling good enough. But there is a massive way in which we underestimate or overestimate ourselves. If we compare ourselves with someone and they are doing better than us, we'll put them on a pedestal above us. They are better than us, and that causes us to underestimate ourselves. But if we see ourselves doing better than someone else, we tend to put ourselves above them, and that causes us to overestimate ourselves. Now, neither is good, because obviously equality, we all have the same functions, the same needs, and most of the time, without realizing it, we have similar goals. So when we underestimate ourselves, we manifest rigid thinking. We manifest the rigid thoughts about ourselves and the beliefs about ourselves. We underestimate ourselves when we do not feel good enough. We underestimate ourselves when we don't believe in our abilities and when we don't believe in ourselves in general. And underestimating yourself is really, really bad for your mental health, because no matter what you achieve, it will never be good enough if you keep underestimating yourself. Because if you just did the things that you doubted you could do, you'd surprise yourself, because you are more able than you realize. When we underestimate ourselves, we forget how strong, resilient, and able we are to take on anything we want to achieve whatever we want to. But when we underestimate ourselves, we create a block, a barrier to moving forward and achieving the things that we want to achieve. And people who underestimate themselves on a constant basis tend to struggle with self-worth. I'm not good enough, I don't know what my place is in the world, I don't know what my value is, I feel worthless, I feel useless. And it's all about that feeling about yourself that is going to determine whether you underestimate yourself or not. Because if you don't have a good self-worth, or you haven't established your self-worth yet, you're not yet gonna know what you are capable of. So you're going to keep thinking you're on this low level that you've always been. You're not gonna understand that you have grown, you have matured, you can do a lot more than you could in your past. Sometimes we over-relate to the past and our past failures. And it's the meaning we create from our past failures that will determine if we underestimate ourselves. And most of the time, we do. And we underestimate ourselves as a result of self-doubt. I'm not good enough. Can I actually do this? I don't think I'm capable of doing this. And self-doubt can be so damaging, because you could have a thought or a goal that says, for example, I want to drink more water. Then if you doubt yourself, there will be a part of you that says, oh, it's so much more effort, and you know what, I'm fine, I don't really. You'll convince yourself to do the opposite of what you want because you doubt yourself. When you doubt yourself, you forget how capable you are. And self-doubt in correlation with underestimating the self is a sign of low confidence, that you do not feel strong within yourself. You do not feel grounded within yourself. You are not comfortable going around talking to other people. And in general, you cannot be unapologetically yourself. You feel like you need to hold back all of the time because you don't have the confidence to express yourself. And that can keep you really low. And when we underestimate ourselves, as it is to do with self-worth, it also has to do with not being unconditionally accepted in the past. When you have been told in your past that you are useless, that you are worthless, that you'll never amount to anything, that you're stupid, all of these lies that people tell you during your development, and you believe them. And it's this rejection and this judgment that causes you to underestimate yourself and say, well, if they saying these things about me and I accept them as true, then they must be true. And that's just another form of rigid thinking. And we underestimate ourselves when we are lacking in life, when we don't see what we have and we just see what we don't have. If we don't have balance, regulation, self-management, and we don't have balance within each area of our lives, and we're lacking in some, and we have an overflow of others, and we're just very dysregulated. When we are lacking, we underestimate ourselves. I don't have enough. I don't have the resources to do this. I don't have the tools to deal with this. You absolutely do. Because when you think you're lacking, you're not going to think very highly of yourself, because all you're going to see is failure. And underestimating the self can become self-sabotage. Whether you're pursuing a new relationship, or you're starting a new job, or you're starting different studies, or you're having a child, whatever it may be, this form of self-sabotage, which is underestimating the self, will cause you to doubt your situation and what direction that you have taken. And that can be very self-destructive. And we also underestimate ourselves if we struggle in the inner relationship, when we don't relate to ourselves well, when our inner talk, our inner dialogue is so unhealthy. There's so much conflict within the self. You are your own worst enemy. Then you're never going to think that you're good enough. You're never going to think you're going to amount to anything if you have a deep dislike for yourself. Because it's that inner peace that's going to get you to accept and to realize that you are capable of growth and you are capable of healing. And underestimating the self can cause issues in a relationship as well, because it's very difficult to watch someone not see their full potential when you want to be with them. Because as people, when we get into relationships, we want to grow together, and it's very difficult to grow with a person who has low self-worth and who underestimates themselves a lot. It can make the relationship very negative and very much focused on the person with a rigid mindset, instead of it being a dialogue, a two-way street. And it also prevents you from truly achieving and practicing and expressing your abilities, because you just don't believe that you can, so you don't, and then you manifest more of that. But also underestimating the self can be a result of trauma. where people have hurt you, rejected you, abandoned you, judged you, shamed you, whatever it may be that you took upon yourself, that you said, this is the truth about myself. And that's why you underestimate yourself. Remember, it's important to focus on growth, healing, moving forward, and proving to yourself that you can. How do you relate? So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that stunning person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.